Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who have taught me this word in truth and sincerity. Peace and mercy to the hopeful elect, starting with 144,000. All right, that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. Quick update, news update on MOTB. This is from CP24.com out here in Toronto. Ontario. It says Ontario signs a $1 million deal with Elon Musk Starlink system. And if you know anything about Elon Musk's Starlink system, it's like an infrastructure that will allow the MOTB, where the MOTB would be run off of. Right. Now there's various different, how do I say it? Tech, or different tech names for the MOTB. And what I mean by that is, over here you have the term RFID, near field, RFID. Yeah, near field, something. You guys can look it up at home. Just look up the acronym for yourself. Actually, might as well do it myself right now. RFI. Yeah, radio frequency identification. Right, RFID. So, what does it say? Let me read it real quick. RFID, radio frequency identification. What is it? Radio frequency identification technology uses radio waves to identify people or objects, and that's basically what Starlink does. But for that to work, those radio waves to actually pick up information, there needs to be a C-hip, all right? A small C-hip in your body so that when those radio waves are sent out, they connect almost like Wi-Fi. As I'm going to get the video as Wi-Fi, they connect to the technology in your body, right? And sending back information to the owner of the Starlink system or the infrastructure that the C-hip is running off of. You see? So Esau Edom, with that God complex, right? He set himself up as God, right? Sits in the temple of God, and he's showing you that that's exactly what he's trying to do and trying to be. It's like the Most High. So he wants to be able to see all the data. He wants to be able to have all kinds of data of you, right down to the way you shit, what you think. Really, it's about your thoughts, okay? Controlling your thoughts, what kind of thoughts you have, when you have them. He wants to have the power to do all that, and he believes he will obtain that power through this technology, the RFID. It's known over here as RFID. I think over in Europe they call it NFC, near field, or not NFC, NFC. I think near field something, right? And so there can be different names for the technology, but if it's a technology that gets inserted into your body, okay, it gets cut into your body, put into your body to relay information under the guise of healthcare, finances, registration into your ID, right? Because it will become the new sin, all right? It's going to become like your new identification device. That's really what it is. And with all these migrants that have been flowing into Canada and into America, for the last couple of years now, they have the ultimate reason to track and trace everybody by the way of the MOTB. And so it's not a coincidence that that this deal was signed, right? This $100 million deal with Elon Musk. I'll finish up the definition here. So radio frequency identification What is it? Radio frequency identification technology uses radio waves to identify people or objects. There is a device that reads information contained in a wireless device or tag. Right? That's exactly what I was saying. From a distance without making any physical contact or requiring a line of sight. Right. So when we go to this here, I'll just play the video because I'm not looking to read into all this. Well, there might be some stuff I'll pull into this, but let's get the video here.
The Ford government has signed a $100 million deal with Elon Musk's SpaceX to deliver high-speed internet to remote residents in rural and northern Ontario. Infrastructure Minister Kinga Surma says this new so-called ONSAT program will bring SpaceX's Starlink high-speed satellite internet system to 15,000 homes. She says the service will be used to connect people in the hardest-to-reach areas of the province. The system is expected to go live next summer. This investment covers equipment and installation costs, but not the monthly fees.
Yep. So let's see what else it says in here. Okay, so I'll start from here. It says these communities will gain access to high-speed satellite internet capable of supporting streaming video calls, online gaming, and more activities that have become second nature to so many of us. Right. And that's also been a trap, okay, that Esau set up, right? He's basically gotten the whole world used to using his technology and relying upon his technology, that the moment he pulls it away or some black swan event happens where all these things crash, guess what? People are going to go crazy because they don't know themselves outside of Esau's technology or outside of Esau. Jake and the rest of the world, especially Jake, they don't know themselves outside of Esau. Yahushua said in John 8:44, you're like your father, the devil. All right. And of the things and you will do the things that he does, roughly paraphrasing. So the whole world, including Israel, is completely engulfed into the mentality and relying upon Esau Edom, the mentality of Esau and relying upon his technology and him. Right. That's why it's so beautiful for us to have this truth, because the whole full elect, they put their trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, not in Esau Edom. Hence why they're the biggest threat to this man's New World Order system. All right. It's NWO. It says online gaming and more activities that have become second nature to so many of us. The service will be used to connect people in the hardest to reach areas of the province to the internet, she said. The system will go live next June with eligibility and registration starting in spring. You see? So, yeah, man, 2025 is going to be a very interesting year in terms of prophecy, because so much is going to be happening, and I believe it, that so much will be happening at once, man. But, hey, they're looking to launch this system in 2025 in June, and there's going to be a registration process, which means you're going to have to meet certain requirements to partake of this new system, which this system is going to be sold to the world as peace and safety, right? Because this devil works upon chaos out of order, or order out of chaos, right? So there will be chaos and there will be a need for the MOTB system. But like the Lord said here, all that was set up already from the Heavenly Father, because he put the spirit on Esau Edom to make this technology, and he's going to put the spirit on them that are not of the whole full elect, okay, to receive it. So this is, again, we've been bringing this out like time after time, man, especially right now, because people are in this spirit. When people, 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3 in the NLT, when people are saying everything is peaceful and secure, then disaster will fall on them as suddenly as a pregnant woman's labor pains begin and there will be no escape. So, Trump is boasting about what he's going to do. He's going to stop the wars. He's going to put more money in your pocket. He's bringing back the Bible. He's making America pray again. He's cutting out the whole gender thing. He's going to put a stop to that. So he's making all these, he's boasting about all these claims he's going to do. And that's bringing a sense of peace and safety to people, to everybody, not just, the average everyday American, but to everybody throughout the whole world, right? Because they really believe in this guy. So it says here, but you are not in the dark. You aren't in the dark about these things. Verse 4, dear brothers and sisters, and you won't be surprised when the day of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua comes like a thief, right? Because we're looking for the kingdom of heaven. We're not, the whole full elect are not caught up mentally in this kingdom. The rest of the world is. It says, for you are the children of the light and of the day. We don't belong to darkness and night, which is confusion. Okay? Confusion and evil. So be on your guard, not asleep like the others. Stay alert and be clear-headed, right? So basically stay in the spirit, right? And the best way to stay in the spirit is by doing your lessons, reading the scriptures, watching lessons, and of course, applying Yahweh Shai each and every day. You wake up, you see? Verse 7, I must skip down because I made a point, but the Lord is going to put the spirit on these people to take the MOTB. Bear with me one moment, Baba Kasha. Okay, it has to be in 2 Thessalonians then. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. And I'll start at 8. It says, then the man of lawlessness, and this is the NLT, will be revealed, but the Lord Yahweh Shai will kill him with the breath of his mouth and destroy him by the splendor of his coming. And that starts with the prophets. We're literally chanting down Esau, Edom's kingdom by these words, by the truth, right? And our forefather Joshua did the same thing with Jericho, right? He chanted down Jericho. The walls of Jericho came down based upon the faith of the Israelites and obedience to the Heavenly Father. Joshua believed and he was obedient to the Heavenly Father, did exactly what he told him to do, and the Lord fought his battles. You see, and that's the same thing with the whole full elect. Okay, all we need to do is be obedient and have faith in the Lord, and he's going to do the rest, right? So I'll read this again. It says, then the man of lawlessness will be revealed, but the Lord Yahweh Shai will kill him with the breath of his mouth, right? So again, starting with the prophets and this truth, but then that's going to end up actually manifesting physically, all right, by the way of pain because of the chariots. That's what it means by his splendor. In the King James, it says the brightness of his coming. So that's really the chariots, all right? Yahweh Shai, posting up with the hosts of heaven, the army of heaven, okay, to really take back his kingdom and cast down the rulership of Esau, Edom, and really I should say establish his kingdom. They didn't take his kingdom. To establish his kingdom on earth and put down the rulership of Esau, Edom, and the other nations. It says, verse 9, this man will come to do the work of Satan with counterfeit power and signs and miracles. And that's what the MOTB represents. Counterfeit power, artificial intelligence, AI. It's the same thing, right? He's talking about merging, he's saying merging man with machine. The deaf can hear, the blind can see, the lame can walk. He's just doing all the miracles, performing all the miracles Yahweh Shai performed on the left-hand side artificially, right? It says signs and miracles. He will use every kind of evil deception to fool those those on their way to destruction. So there's spirits on this earth that are on their way to perdition, to destruction. And as they're on their way to that, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is putting the spirit on this devil, which is what that word means, deceiver, to deceive those people to continue on that path to destruction. That's who the Most High is. That's what it says. Okay? He will use every kind of deception and fool those on their way to destruction because they refuse to love and accept the truth that would save them. And that's you Israelites. You refuse to accept, all right, and love the truth. The words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, not just in this life, but in your many past lives. And that's why you're going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. Okay? Or any other means of judgment within Jacob's trouble. You see? And it says, so Yahweh, this is the point, so Yahweh Bashim Yahushua will cause them to be greatly deceived. So everybody's looking at Trump and his cabinet and his administration, and you got people. I bet you anything, you got people praying to Trump. They're not even worried about Jesus Christ anymore. They're just praying to Trump, right? But the only people that are glorifying Yahweh Bashim Yahushua in all his works, in all his ways, which are judgment, are the whole full elect, starting with the prophets. And it's going to be known that the Heavenly Father, all right, has been behind everything that's playing out on earth through his son, Yahweh Shai. That's why those names are going to be glorified. So it's the Most High through his son that will cause them to be greatly deceived, and they will believe these lies. So they're going to do it. A lot of people are going to partake. Your family members, your loved ones, are going to, even certain brothers in the truth. That's the harsh reality of this thing. Certain brothers in the truth are going to partake of this system because they're going to be deceived. You see? And he's already coming out with this Starlink system as a way of getting people who are in remote areas that don't have as good access to internet, a better access to internet. You see? So marvel not, and I'm just quoting some scriptures because I got to go right away, but marvel not because Satan, all right, can transform himself into an angel of light as well. You see? He's the deceiver, all right? Roughly paraphrasing. Last verse here. So it says, okay, no, that's it. That was the point. That was the point there. That's the brothers there. Let's see if there's more into this article. It says the system will go live next June with eligibility and registration starting in spring. The province will cover equipment and installation cost, but not monthly fees. It is an investment of close to $100 million, Surmad said. Ford highlighted the investment in a post on X, formerly known as Twitter,